It's Tuesday. Tuesday at 7:30. What happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays typically is I hike up mountains to bring you snow reports. And today you're going to want to stay with us throughout all of Vail Valley Live. It's an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes if Tricia and I decide to speak just a little bit longer. But I say it because we have the most comprehensive road reports you've ever seen. You're literally going to see it, what the drive is like from Gypsum all the way here to Vail, as well as what the snow reports are, and a whole lot of other information. I'm at the top of the mountain, and Vail Valley Live starts right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Tricia Swenson with Vail Valley Live. Thanks for joining us bright and early this morning on this Tuesday, the 25th of January, the last full week of January before we move into the next month. Can't believe how fast this year is going already. Ken Hoeve already up on the mountain. We're going to be seeing some views from him. The snow has been falling early this morning, but not a lot of accumulation by the time they took the snow stake reading. That's around 5:30, so about maybe 2 hours ago. So since then, we've been seeing a lot more snow, even down valley. Beaver Creek reported one officially on the report. No new snow to report officially up at Vail, but we'll learn from Ken that it is coming down. Roads a little tricky this morning as well. We'll give you all those details throughout the show. But thanks for joining us today. We want to hear where you're chiming in from. If you are over on the East Coast, if you're chiming in from a different country, hey, let us know. You can chat with us during our live show on YouTube or on our Facebook page. Hey, and we got a brand new YouTube page. So if you seek out Vail Valley Live, you're going to find it. Hit subscribe. Make sure you are alerted to us when we're going live every morning. We'll be with you live from 30 till about 8:30, and then you can always watch us on demand. We can be found on YouTube or on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire. We're also a podcast on Spotify. So just a couple different ways to watch us. We want to make it convenient for you, of course, because we want to be your concierge to the Vail Valley. And we love this new snow. And why don't we get into the weather real quick so you can find out what's happening today. So snow showers mainly before about 4 p.m. today, according to the National Weather Service. And we're going to maybe see 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Open Snow is calling for 5 inches of new snow by the time this is all said and done up at Beaver Creek, and 4 over at Vail. And then for our daytime highs today, we'll be into the 20s, and then overnight lows, we'll be seeing things clear out, so that'll cool things down quite a bit. 1 degree above zero. So it will be a chilly one this evening. And then as we go into Wednesday, sunny with a high into the 30s. We've got a beautiful Wednesday in store for you. And then Thursday, just a slight chance of snow showers, and Open Snow is maybe calling for about 1 inch out of that storm. And then we return to sunshine Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with a high right around the low 30s, and even the high 30s, low 40s by Saturday, depending on where you are. So just a beautiful week mixed with a little bit of fresh snow. Want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for this weather report. And then our terrain and lift status, well, we did get 1 inch new, like I reported over at Beaver Creek, 0 reported over at Vail, but well, like I said, that was taken a long time ago. And I was looking at Vail, and really the only thing that's not open, just a few runs here and there. 97% of the terrain is open. I know that we don't have the half pipe this year and the terrain park over in Golden Peak like we're used to, so that's contributing to some of it. And then over at Beaver Creek, we are looking at quite a bit of the mountain open. 90% of the terrain is open, and just a few runs here and there. I noticed that Golden Bear was not open today, and same with over in Bachelor Gulch, Grubstake wasn't open, so it might be a few runs here and there that aren't open, but for the most part, we are seeing quite a bit of all the villages: Arrowhead, Bachelor Gulch, Maine, Beaver Creek Mountain, and now McCoy Park are open for you. But let's bring it out to Ken Hoeve. He is standing by in the elements. Now, Ken, how does it feel up there? Do we have any kind of an inversion going on? Does it feel a little warmer than it did at the bottom, or what do you think?
It's kind of the same, and I do have my buff on today.
Yeah.
If that gives you, it's a little chilly up here. And Tricia, we're going to utilize my mug in a moment to give you a sampling of how the snow is. I know that the official report was no new snow, but as you mentioned during the open, it has been snowing pretty consistently since that report. And there is some snow up here, and I'll share exactly how much that is during this segment. As far as conditions, Tricia, and you've got the video coming up for the road report, my dash cam recording from Gypsum all the way into Vail, and now I've skinned up the mountain and going to go a little bit further, just taking a break here at Eagle's Nest. The weather throughout the entire valley right now, from western Eagle County to right here at the Epic Discovery area at Mid-Mountain, it's the same. I can't even explain it. I've never seen it quite like this. Usually Gypsum is colder and snowy, or it's clear down there, and then you come up valley and you see all these storms. Not today. It is literally from the moment I stepped outside my door in Gypsum all the way through to Vail, a consistent layer of just glassy ice and snow the whole way, and about the same amount of snow, like an inch of snow the whole way. And I believe you said Beaver Creek picked up 2 new inches of snow.
One officially. One officially.
And looking to the east, I cannot see Beaver Creek right now.
Yeah.
And as an example, typically, you can see the Mount of the Holy Cross back here. And right now, all I can see is over toward Lost Boy. But here's my test, Tricia. I've got my Rambler. I'm going to stick it in the snow, and we'll see how much snow comes up.
Yeah, let's see how much it is, according to the Rambler. Okay, we're getting the Rambler report. All right.
Not a lot of snow.
Okay.
But right
maybe
there.
inch and a half. Yep.
Okay. That's right at that line, that white line, is when I stuck it down in there.
Yeah.
So that's your official, that's your unofficial report from us when we climb up the mountain. I tell you, and it's still snow. So this is great news for Vail, great news for the terrain, and the fact that it's a Tuesday and you can kind of have the place to yourself is pretty sweet.
Yeah, and Ken, you mentioned kind of how the weather was consistent from when you drove up from Eagle all the way up to here. And the temperature is really consistent too. We're seeing 21 in Eagle, 22 in Edwards, and 22 in Avon. So temperature-wise, it's all right there. And, and that's a good temperature to have that kind of more of that dry snow. When the weather gets a little warmer, then we have a little more moisture content in the snow. So how does it feel? Nice and dry?
Yeah, Tricia, you're nailing it this morning. Yeah, exactly right. The temperatures are the same, cooler temperatures. Here's your consistency of snow up here.
Love it.
Give it the. How's that?
Oh yeah,
First base shot of the day.
Yeah. Why spend money at the spa? Just get the granulation. Just put those snowflakes right in there. There we go.
Matching the gray in my beard. It's disguised. So there's your snow report. And
so
you can only find, Tricia, I'll remind our viewers, here on Vail Valley Live. We like to get out here and actually show you the conditions, not just sit behind the desk and talk about them. And this is what you can expect. And I think that we're going to see this snow throughout a good part of the day. And Joel Gratz, Open Snow, he's got the potential to be right on this one.
Yeah, he's thinking maybe, 4 or 5 inches, so
It's weird too, though. Right over the top of where they have their ropes course up here, there's like this one little pocket of blue. So you're like, it almost looks like the opening to The Simpsons where the clouds spread.
Yeah.
You kind of see it there. But then you look off to the west and it's socked in.
Yeah. And hey, Ken, we want to say a big welcome to the Vail Veterans Program. They're doing their first winter program of the year. They invited, I think it's 10 families, vets and their families, came in on Saturday. They're going to be leaving probably by Thursday, and I'm hopefully going to be interviewing with them tomorrow morning. But this is this wonderful program that was started by Cheryl Jensen several years ago. I think over 15, maybe even 16 years ago now. And, Cheryl Jensen, for those of us that remember Bill Jensen, he was, head of the mountain. And, she thought, well, hey, we've got all these resources. Why don't we invite some of these people that have been catastrophically wounded in the Iraqi conflict, Afghanistan conflict, and get them out here? And I get goosebumps talking about it, but this program has just grown so much. It's grown into a year-round program. It spans beyond the Vail Valley. And so if you're out there today, you're probably going to see some of the vets and with their families too. She was telling me about one of the vets that's coming out, and his kids are skiing with them. His wife hasn't skied in probably 20 years. So to come back out as a family and to do this sport, where whether you're in a sit ski or you have modified ski or snowboard equipment to allow you this freedom of flowing down the hill, it's really life changing.
I could go on with you. I just sit here. It is truly amazing. Cheryl has done such a wonderful thing. I don't even know how to put it into words with this program. We as a community have seen this grow over the years and seen the impact that it has. For me personally, I have a friend now, Greg, that he came out, it's probably been 10 years ago as part of this program. I used to work out at the Zip Adventures, the zip line tour out in Walcott, and a group of veterans came out. He had lost his legs, and kind of an awkward moment between us in that he was wondering how he was going to get around the course. And at that time I was pretty fit, and I was like, I'll carry you, man. I was like, if you don't mind, you get on my back and I'll literally wear you like a backpack and we'll go. And we just had the greatest day bonding and to hear his stories and to have his family along with him. And for what he's gone on to now, we're friends on Facebook. I don't see him that often. He competes in triathlons. The guy is a beast, and he sacrificed so much for our country. And God bless our troops, our veterans, especially they've been injured. It's just awesome. We are so lucky to be here and to get to share this with them.
Oh, I know.
I wish I could build an addition on my house. Just have it be their summer and winter home that they come hang out. They're such great folks.
Yes.
And they've laid down a lot of sacrifice, and so have their family. So if you see a veteran around, straight up walk up and say thank you so much.
Yes.
And welcome them. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
As good as it gets.
They're going to be starting down at Golden Peak today again, and then a lot of them have been graduating to other areas of the hill. So
they're fast learners.
I know they are.
Man.
And and they've got that desire, their mental fortitude is pretty awesome. So, and it's really, I know the adaptive program instructors love working with them too. They find it very rewarding as well.
Tricia, they are American soldiers.
Oh yeah, I know.
They are the toughest and most humble group of individuals that walks on the face of the earth. So they blow me away. I'm always amazed when I see them. And thank you for reminding me that was going on. I look forward to seeing them.
Yep, they're going to be here this week.
We kind of get hung up. We get hung up here just talking about weather and roads and how many front rangers are coming here each and every day. And we need to remember these things. So thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
Very special.
Okay.
Tricia, you know why I'm here today?
Why?
Well, number one.
Oh, yeah.
Split board, set up, ready to go.
Very good.
And that's what I'm doing. We're going to go up. We're not. Okay. I'm not worried about getting to the top of chair 2.
Yeah, we won't see the sunrise today, so just go where you want. Float around.
It's going to look the same. We're just going to. What would be your what would you say? Peruse? What does peruse even mean? I don't know. Cruise around?
Just kind of. Peruse is the right word, Ken.
Yeah.
Just peruse is the right. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And to our viewers out there and to the staff, I'm going to announce today is like my last official scheduled show. I'm still going to be around helping out Vail Valley Live, but I got some stuff I got to do, so I got to take a bit of a break. But if you guys will have me, I want to come back in and fill in whenever it's like a powder day or an awesome sunrise.
Ken, we're starting a new segment. It's called Where's Ken?
This program, I get to see viewers don't understand. I get to see Tricia and Emma and everyone every day, and it helps out my AD. It helps me out personally.
We keep you on. We keep you on the track. We keep you on the track. Yeah, you know what? Instead of calling you Ken Hoeve, we'll call you Phil Hoeve because you'll just be filling in.
Okay, yeah.
Filling in with Phil. Phil Hoeve.
Just call Ken. Ken will come over and do
Okay,
it.
Ken,
So
I
anyway,
might go on vacation when you're not on vacation, so then I can take a little break too. So, okay, yeah, this
I'm here
isn't the
for
last
you,
we'll
I
see to Ken.
promise.
Okay, hey
No,
Ken,
no,
we
no.
got to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna have your road report, some headlines, and more. Stay with us.
The thing I love most about riding my bike is just the possibility. New roads, new adventures. It's just kind of endless. It's inspiring.
Let's go. I'll lead you, follow. There's nowhere we can't wander. I know you hear it call too.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
All right, want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our adventure today. If you want to get your day going, stop by their location in Beaver Creek. They're right by the escalators on your way up to the Centennial Lift, the chair gondola combination. And then they have their Roastery Cafe. That location is on your way to Minturn. Highway 24 is off to the left. I love the Roastery because you can see all the action happening behind the glass. It's like a little factory back there. But if you're going maybe Meadow Mountain, doing some snowshoeing, or bring the dog out for a skin, or even up the grouse trail, it's a good place to go before or after. And Minturn is really cute too, so stop on in there. But headlines for today, for the 25th of the month. I can't believe we're already through January pretty much. Well, on the cover, you can see we've got a skier makes their way down Ripsaw on Monday in Beaver Creek. Sunny skies gave way to clouds later in the day before the next round of snow comes through in today's forecast. Yep, and we did get a little new snow already. Only reporting 1 at Beaver Creek and 0 over at Vail because this started kind of shortly before they took the reading, which was around 5:30. So that was a couple hours ago. So we're Ken and I can attest that we've got more. But tying a loose end in Vail, new trail would allow North Trail users to skip the pavement altogether. Learn how the U.S. Forest Service is working to try to make this a little bit easier for you to hop on the trails. Also, in today's headlines, 2 times for Tierney, Eagle snowboard cross athlete qualifies for the 2nd Olympics. Exciting news. Cool to see those in our valley getting to go to this amazing sporting event. You can learn more about this on page A2. Also, okay, all right, that's it for today's Vail Daily. Hey, pick up your copy. You can find all the fun photos in Vail Live. You can check out the events calendar as well. So go to vaildaily.com. If you don't feel like braving the elements to go out and get your paper today and sign up for those e-alerts. You can find out when the roads are closed, and you can get your daily newsletters also. So that's a look at what's happening in headlines. But what's going on with the roads? Well, chain laws in effect for commercial vehicles, and that's over Vail Pass, through the Eisenhower tunnels, all the way down towards Idaho Springs and Georgetown. Now, it looks pretty smooth along the valley floor. We got Dow Junction in your lower right-hand side of the screen, but you can see going up to Vail Pass, yep, there's a little bit more snow in between where the tire tracks are. And this is more of an upslope storm, so the foothills are going to see more snow than we will up here at the ski areas. So it's kind of this different phenomenon. But when the upslope storms happen, that's what happens. So you're going to probably be tied down with slow speeds going all the way down to Denver, just because of the way the storm is situated throughout the high country and
Trish,
beyond.
can we pull up that video that Ken sent us this
Oh,
morning?
yeah, we've got a video from Ken Hoeve. He put it on his dash cam today on the drive in. So he made a little, kind of like a little time lapse for us. So that was down in Gypsum. And like he said, it was pretty consistent as far as the roads. Sometimes Eagle, Gypsum, it could be raining. But look at this. It's the same in Edwards. It's the same as you travel into Avon. So just that little snow-packed, very consistent. And I took Highway 6 in, so Ken was on the interstate. I took Highway 6, and Highway 6 kind of looked like this. So this is Eagle Vale, and yep, going through that, Dow Junction. So slow it down out there. Stay in the left lane unless you're passing. Allow a bigger distance, longer distance between you and the car ahead of you, so you have a little reaction time instead of in case something goes on with them. And slow down the speeds today, definitely. And this storm is going to be sticking with us through the earlier part of the day, kind of wrapping up by late afternoon. But then we'll just have that, freeze-thaw syndrome going on. So make sure you keep slow even tonight. So that's a quick look at the roads. Slow it down out there. Let's take it remote and find out where Ken is right now. He was putting on the split board. He was going to be heading up. And let's see where he is. Okay, we're going to give him a little bit of time.
You know who popped in today?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
What's
All right.
up?
Whoa, double duty. You should do a duet. Press the buttons. Yeah, can you press these buttons, you press these buttons. Okay, I'm expecting extra video quality because there's so much going on back here.
All right, Ken's ready.
Okay, Ken's ready. All right. Hey, all right.
I hope nobody woke up for that last segment fresh from the dispensary. It was like, instead of double vision, it was double echo. You were in stereo.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Are you there?
Oh, blame Emma. She just took the blame. Okay. I don't know what's
Tricia,
going on. I'm just talking.
No worries. I've made it 100 yards.
Oh.
That's it. That's all I needed to do. That's all today is about. It's not about going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's about showing people the mountain. And to our viewers out there watching this on Tuesday morning, right around 7:45, getting ready to hit the slopes or take the kids to school, the road report you just saw, that was this morning. And this is live up on Vail Mountain, courtesy of my Weston split board. Looking back, can you guess where this is, Tricia? What's behind me?
Wow. Oh, okay, Game Creek, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this should give you an idea on the visibility. I'm just on the catwalk, headed up toward Chair 2, bopped on over. There's Lost Boy right over here, wild card coming in. So, the visibility is pretty limited. The snow subsided just a little bit earlier when we started off the show and now has picked back up. So I think that wave of snow that sort of was pushing through Beaver Creek and down valley earlier and kind of to the south of us is rolling through. And then that little patch of blue sky that I mentioned earlier,
yes,
it's gone. It's all cloudy once again. So low light, fresh snow. It's going to be a good Tuesday up here on Vail Mountain.
And you know what? I think, with the visibility being a little lower, you don't spend all day in the back bowls today. You want to stay kind of on trails that have trees to give you definition. I think Northwoods, Game Creek, front side, any of that is good because when you're out there and it's just a big white room, you're in sun up bowl, sun down bowl. I think you kind of want to stay in more of a treat area like the regular runs on the front side, just to kind of get your bearings.
Yeah, not necessarily in the trees. We're just kind of saying maybe next to the edge a little bit,
Near
not
the
too
trees.
close. We're not telling you to go in the trees, but
No.
you're right. Kind of having a little bit of contrast, adds definition. And I can even tell here when I'm out on the open slope area walking, and then right here next to a catwalk where there's some trees that break it up. I mean, it improves your visibility a lot. And in my backpack today, low light goggles. Those are definitely something you're going to want to take today. But we could see some sunshine by the end of the day. This is just a quick moving blast of snow. We haven't had much in the past week, so anything's welcome. And again, I think I'm going to say this all day long. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right, Tricia?
Yeah, it is Tuesday. Tuesday the 25th.
And you know what Tuesdays mean here? Tuesdays mean here in the mountains? Not a whole lot of people.
Yeah. A lot of people have left from their long weekend, unless they're here for the week. Some people do a Saturday to Saturday kind of thing. So, all right.
Nice.
All right. We still got
Never
the,
does.
so it's not snowman making snow. This is the light, fluffy champagne powder
There it
bubbles.
is.
There we go.
Good stuff. And
Okay.
one of my favorite thing is I don't know of a snowcat crew that works harder than Vail and Beaver Creeks. They're out there all night. You see them walking, going up the slopes at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and going up there. I think those guys work till like midnight. Then they got that second crew that comes in. All that stuff that got groomed last night up until about 5:30 this morning, which is a lot. You can go online, check out vail.com. They've got the grooming report. I know that we have been working to get that to our viewers also, but that fresh, inch or two that lays up on the corduroy. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Your coffee out.
And you know what Beaver Creek is doing? If you grab a groom report in the morning, they've got their groomer's choice, which means what was groomed after midnight. So, even later, not the stuff that was groomed at, they kind of wrap up the mountain. They go out there, like you said, the early shift, but the after midnight groomed is kind of what they're talking about. And Ken, unfortunately, we don't get the grooming report from the Beeve fast enough. Like, it comes after our show. So we got Vails. We have Vails right here on the bottom of your screen. My groomer of the day, a blue ox. That's a black, so I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have your skills. But if you have a question about Beaver Creek, hey, send it to us, and we'll find out if that's been groomed for you.
Yeah,
all right?
We just call Rachel. I've got her on my cell phone.
There you got her. Okay.
Call her.
Hey, speaking of Rachel, we're going to take you over to McCoy Park now. Ken, have you been to McCoy Park?
I still haven't. Okay. I know. I keep saying, because for me, it's perfect. I'm not the extreme rider, monster stuff. I like greens and blues, right? I like them.
Love it.
They're fun. I like, steep blacks on deep days, but otherwise, I'm a green and blue run guy.
I know.
And that's what the whole area is like over there, I understand.
I know. Well, hey, we'll take you over there right now. It was a sunny day. It was their opening day. We're going to let you know what it looks like at McCoy Park. Here we are. Rachel Levisky joins us now from Beaver Creek and Vail Resorts, and we are on the brand new McCoy Park Express chairlift in this beautiful area called McCoy Park as well. And Rachel, we're so happy that this is now open for the 2021-2022 season. How excited are you for this?
Oh my gosh, I am thrilled. This has been a labor of love. Decades worth of experience went into planning this expansion, and years of planning since we started working on it. It was an incredible timeline for construction.
Yeah,
and
you guys started it right when the mountain closed last year.
we started July 1st, and we are sitting here in January open. It has been amazing. We've built 17 new trails and 2 new chairlifts, the McCoy Park Express, which we're on right now, and the Reunion Lift. And it is just incredible out here. You couldn't ask for a better place to spend time.
Now, if you've gone Nordic skiing, you've been to this area, and they're still going to have the snowshoeing and the cross-country skiing. But Rachel, I really felt like I was on a trip. I felt like I'd been transported to someplace I'd never been before, which is true, because this bowl has really never been skied. We can see Mamie's deck in the background, and then all these trails. And I love the fact that it's kind of gladed. It's kind of just a naturally open bowl.
It's a naturally open bowl. It's got glades, but it's also groomed. It's perfect for beginners and intermediates, but there's something for the whole family. Tricia, like you mentioned, we have snowshoeing and Nordic skiing as well. So if someone doesn't want to ski or snowboard, they're welcome to come out and Nordic ski or snowshoe and then meet at the Eaton House, which is our new warming hut and grab and go F&B outpost. So, so excited. There's so much to explore out here.
And the Eaton House is named after one of the co-founders of Vail, Earl Eaton. But his son, Carl Eaton, I just spoke to him and he said, hey, I've worked here for 39 years. You know, he's been with the company a long, long time. Really cool to see this legacy and this little piece of history.
There's tons of history out here in McCoy Park. McCoy Park is named after a homesteader, McCoy, from this area, and we love the homage that Eaton House pays to Earl Eaton. Earl was an early prospector of this terrain. He grew up actually hiking in these mountains, and he had this vision for Beaver Creek and Vail so long ago, and we're thrilled to offer this opportunity to our guests to ski and ride in this gorgeous area.
Okay, now Rachel, we've got a lot of fun runs. We've got runs named Serenity. We've got runs named Harmony. What's behind the names?
So it's really paying, you know, attention to how you feel out here. This is a natural, gorgeous area with views of the Gore Range and the Sawatch Range, which is something our guests at Beaver Creek haven't really seen before. It's a totally new angle of the Gore Range and a totally new view of the Sawatch Range. And so we've got exploration and discovery, and it's an amazing area to explore and feel like you're in nature. So we hope you feel bliss out here. That's one of our trails.
Oh yes. Oh man, we gotta go take bliss. And that'll be fun to get out and try to ski every one of these trails, because there's 17 of them. It's gonna take you a while.
Everyone has something different. Like you mentioned, Tricia, the natural groomable glades out here give every run something a little bit different and a new challenge for our skiers. This is the third installment of our signature parks collection. So we have Hay Meadow Park and Red Buffalo Park, and now we've got McCoy Park too. So something for the whole family, a great place to learn to ski.
All right, we can't wait to get out on here. So it's McCoy Park. You access it from a chair number 12, Strawberry Park, or also the lower and upper Beaver Creek Mountain Express lift. So a couple different ways to get here.
You can also come from Larkspur Chair 11 as well. So there's tons of different adventures to bring up in McCoy Park.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, we're the locals' locker.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
All right, time to look at your weather, and we are seeing some snow. And according to the weather report, the snow report, no new snow at Vail and 1 inch over at Beaver Creek. But these reports are taken bright and early in the morning, 5:30 or so, a couple hours ago. So we'll probably see more on that snow stake as we go through the day. But currently 18 degrees in Vail, and it feels like 18. That cloud cover, kind of that providing that insulating layer, that blanket over the valley. And we're going to see the snow continue mainly until about 4 p.m. today, according to the National Weather Service. And they're calling for anywhere from 1 to 3 inches possible. And open snow is calling for maybe closer to 4 or 5 inches or so. So that's what we are looking at for today. So we're excited to get some new snow. And here's a look at the West Vail roundabouts. You could see, especially the side streets, they have a little bit more snow than the interstate does. Do slow it down, allow plenty of distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you, and around those corners, slow it down as well. And then as we go into tomorrow, we're going to see sunny skies, and the skies are going to clear overnight, so our overnight low is going to be pretty chilly. We're going to be down to the single digits. And then for our Wednesday, we'll see lots of sunshine. We'll have highs in the upper 20s, low 30s. And then Thursday, just a slight chance of showers again, about a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny. And then we'll see a high right around the 20s for your Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday and Sunday look like gorgeous weekend weather once again. If you loved last weekend, I think you're going to love this weekend with the sunny skies and those temperatures right around the 30s. We could even see the low 40s by Saturday. So pretty warm for our last weekend of January. But as we look at the terrain report, 24 lifts out of 25 over at Beaver Creek. 90% of the terrain is open. Really just a few runs here and there. I was looking at the terrain status. Looks like Bachelor Gulch, they've got Grub Stay closed today. And then if we look at Beaver Creek Lower, they've got Bootleg and Buckboard, as well as Bear Trap, Centennial Lower, and Epic Mixed Race closed, as well as Moonshine. So just a few runs here and there, but you can easily get around those. So you can pretty much go everywhere you want. Now, Stone Creek Chutes not open yet. Royal Elk Lade, though, and the rest of Grouse Mountain, Larkspur Bowl, they are all open for you. And then over at Vail, we're looking at quite a bit of the terrain open for you also. So we've got 97% of the terrain. I think it's really just kind of the terrain park areas that really aren't quite open. We did not build a big half pipe this year, so we don't have that going. But 8:30 to 3:30 is when you can cruise out over on Vail Mountain. And as Ken and I mentioned, you may want to stay out of the back bowls today just because of the visibility. That might change by this afternoon. So if you see the clouds start to part and less fog in the area, you might be able to have a better chance to navigate your way around the back bowls, sun up, sundown, teacup, that sort of thing. But if you're looking for things to do today, over at Beaver Creek, we have Ski with a Ranger. And this is such a fun way to really learn about our national forest lands, where you're skiing. You know, these are public lands that you're utilizing. And Walking Mountains has teamed up with Beaver Creek once again. They've got a volunteer ranger with the Forest Service that'll be skiing with you. This will be today at 1:30 to 2:30, so just an hour long. You're going to meet them at the top of Chair 8, which is the Cinch Express, right by the Red Buffalo Express, PHQ Patrol Headquarters. And I've had a chance to do this, and you learn so much about the animals that are still out. Not everything hibernates, not everything flies south. So just to learn that with your family and to take that knowledge with you, really cool. This is a free offering as well. So that's going on for levels 3 and up, all ages, as long as they can, match some turns and keep up with the group. Level 3. Also on this afternoon, Ken Carpenter will be doing caricatures in Vail Village or Beaver Creek Village from 4 to 6. And then at the Valar Center tonight, we're bringing in some chamber music, and this is going to be the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center. So 6 performers playing everything from piano, violin, viola, cello. They will be here tonight, 7 p.m. And tickets, they've got a student ticket and just different ticket prices for you, but real cool to see this group coming. And then if you want a little rock and roll, Grand Funk Railroad comes tomorrow night. They're going to be playing at 7:30. There's some kind of wonderful tour named after one of their famous songs, of course. Don Brewer, he's on vocals and drums. He's one of the originals, as well as Amel Sketcher. And they also brought in Max Carl from 38 Special. We've got Bruce Kulick, best known for over a dozen years with Kiss. So that's going to be for you tomorrow night. Then Body Traffic comes in this Saturday with dance, and we close down the month with Apollo's Fire, more classical. So pretty much any night of the week, you're going to find something pretty cool at the Valar Performing Arts Center. But let's take it out to Ken Hoeve and find out where he is, high atop Vail Mountain. And Ken, you're about what, 10,000? I would say 400 feet, because Eagle's Nest is 10,354 or so, 10,000 feet above. So you've been going upwards. So, oh man, it's collecting on your hat and your hood and everything. I could see it. We could do the snow report on your backpack.
I probably couldn't. Sorry if there's a little pixelation. I'm going to try to stand really still. I'm in this one zone that I don't have the best reception, but I wanted to stop here because it probably affords you the best view back toward Game Creek. And Tricia, I'm going to do something right now that I never do. It's right up there with arguing with my wife. And that is, I'm going to contradict you just a little bit. I never want to do that. And that's about visibility, not going in the back bowls. This is awfully tempting right now. And Game Creek, although it's not like China Bowl or Blue Sky Basin, and this is why I say this. And Tricia, you know, I never argue with you. I never contradict, right? It's not going to happen. But I say that because, in my opinion, I mean, I'm up here alone. I think a lot on these hikes. I think all the time on things, deep thoughts. Today is like the perfect little adventure day because let's face it, there's days up here on any mountain that you get walloped by snow, right? Like a 13-inch day and you're like, you, and you take the kids along and the kids get stuck and you get stuck. And it's just not, you know, for everybody, let's say. Today, with nothing reported on Vail, however, fresh snow accumulating since the report, all these groomers that have been hit, and kind of the vibe up here, the feel of it right now, you know, limited visibility, but the lack of wind. Wind can definitely just crush a day, especially when you're skiing and riding with kids, messes up visibility. It's good for the wind-loaded sections of the mountain, but can you feel the vibe I'm talking about here? Like nice light flakes, Tricia, the groom stuff covered by some fresh snow, that allure of adventure that awaits out there. I mean, this is a pretty sweet day to be up here on the mountain for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, so
and-
I'm not
No worries.
saying don't go to the back bowls. I'm just saying your visibility may be a little less than if you know the back bowls well, by all means.
No,
I think you should get
follow
you know what?
Tricia. Wait, I want the viewers to realize, look what just happened when I contradicted Tricia just a little bit. I know, Tricia. I know. I love you, doll. I just, you know, for once in our 18-year career, I contradicted you a little bit. But I know what you're saying. I'm with you.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to bring up, though, because you kill me. Like, if I really need to know anything, I'm just going to call you or text you. And maybe Emma could get this up quickly. I want to talk about the mountain games. That was another thing that I was thinking about during my hike this morning. I was like, man, all this snow, you know, summertime's coming, mountain games. I wonder what Gore Creek's going to be at. And then I remembered the mountain games is returning to their winter.
Yes, the Winter Mountain Games are coming back. And this year it's just going to be a preview because it's not going to be the full-blown event. So I was just talking to someone from the foundation and they're like, it's a preview. Like people don't understand it's not the full, but I mean, there's a lot of things going on, even including music. So everything from like your Fat Tire Challenge, a lot of skimo races, and then of course we've got the concerts, we've got the art, athletes, mountains, music, it kind of, you know, everything that signifies what's going on here. And the mountains of music, we've got Low Cut Connie coming on Friday, February 25th, a month from today. Galactic is going to be also on Friday. And then a lot of after parties. And I was just over at Decca and Bowl for their Vail Opera's on Friday. And Brian Butts was telling me that he goes, yeah, we're going to do lots of, after parties here. So it's still going to be pretty full on with events and activities. Jojo Herman is coming on Saturday along with Moon Taxi. So there's going to be a lot going on. They'll probably do the Bloodies and Bluegrass on Sundays, on Sunday morning. So and then they have this event that Ken, it's basically you choose which boots you want. Do you want your ski boots or your snowboard boots? And then I think you go, it's called the Bootlegger Hill Climb. Here it is. Okay, so Nature Valley Bootlegger Hill Climb. one hill, many boots. That's what it says. Step by step, this dash up Golden Peak in ski boots is human versus mountain, a grinder that will put speed and endurance to the test. So can you imagine like running up in your ski boots? Have you ever worn ski boots? I know you're a snowboarder.
No, I tried once. I've put on ski boots one time. Stephen Nyman.
Oh yeah,
and
I remember
traded.
this.
And it's the only time I've ever put ski boots on. And man, are they challenging to walk in. If you want to like walk comfortably, become a snowboarder because the boots are really, really nice.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest reason why I board, I would like to say. I wear slippers on the mountain.
Yeah. Hey, Tricia, quick question though. The hill climb, is it around the Bloody Mary thing if they have it? Because that would be even better. Bloody Marys and hill climbs.
It starts Saturday at 4:30. So
gonna be some drinking involved.
Yeah, there might be.
For
Ouch.
sure.
Ouch.
All right.
My toe is
Well,
hurt
I'm gonna
just
keep
thinking
climbing
about
up. And I want to point out to the viewers, again, if they didn't pick up on that, we went from contradictory to shiny thing, and Tricia had no idea that I was going to say anything about the mountain games, and that quickly told you everything you need to know about the mountain games. I love you, Tricia. That's like,
well,
I don't
thank
even
goodness
need
for
to
the
go
internet.
online anymore.
I was able to find
dates.
the dates and the names of these things. So, okay, all right. Hey, Ken, we're gonna take it back over to Beaver Creek. Shopping, a big part of your day.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about this? How about this?
Yes.
We'll go to that, but let's do the full screen thing here.
Okay.
Right? You wrap it up. And for our viewers, again, this is live up on Vail Mountain.
Hey, what's right in front of you? Would that be like a Ouzo or Faro or?
No, this. I can never remember.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that's
trees.
Okay.
So forgive me. This is that open glade. It looks good. A little grass here and there poking through, but this will give you a very clear picture as to the conditions and the visibility and the fact that it is snowing up here currently on the mountain.
Oh yeah, Lost Boy, Dealer's Choice, Woods, some of my favorite runs back there. Showboat. All right, Game Creek Bowl. It's still snowing up on Vail Mountain. No new snow reported in the last 24 hours at Vail. 1 inch reported at Beaver Creek, but those reports are taken bright and early in the morning, right around 5:30, a couple hours ago. So it'll be interesting to see how much the snow stick has changed throughout the day and what we get by the time this is all said and done. But right now, let's take it over to Beaver Creek, because if you're looking to do a little shopping, you need a break from the slopes, your legs are tired. Hey, come on in to Siempre Viva and learn more with Ty Diaz.
Hey, if you're looking for a little bit of shopping, something for everyone, and well, you're just being thoughtful, how about discovering a place called Siempre Viva? Here to tell us about your shop, this is Sally January. How are you, Sally? Thank you for having us here.
Thank you. I'm very well. Thanks for having me.
Tell us about Siempre Viva.
So this is a boutique for the entire family. You can come here to find locally made goods. We have Beaver Creek hats. We have everything from kids' gift to candles made here in the valley to local artists, screen prints, all kinds of things, and it's a fun place to get something unique to take back home.
I took a little walk around the store before we started this segment, and I saw things for pets, like you mentioned, some salves, some moisturizers, and as you mentioned, art, and what I might need, more importantly, beanies, something for everyone.
You're right, you're right. The best part about our jewelry section is all of it is female made and from small business entrepreneurs. So we try to highlight local artists and people who are doing cool things.
How long has Siempre Viva been here?
We've been here now almost 4 years.
Okay.
And we are located right next to the skating rink in Beaver Creek. So if you come up here to ski or visit, you can stop in our shop.
What are people discovering and saying about Siempre Viva?
So what we find that people love is that every time they come here, there's something different and unique. We're always looking for new fun things that remind people of their trip here to the mountains.
Walking through the store, you'll find something for everyone. And again, it's just laid out quite nicely for the pets, like you mentioned, artwork as well.
Yeah.
And
we have lots of fun prints that remind people of their ski trip. This one is from Little Known Goods, which is a Denver-based company, which is awesome. We love supporting them. We also have this locally done screen print, fun Colorado designs, and those are kind of the things you can find in our shop.
if you're looking for something for that someone special, or even for your pets, and again, artwork to clothing, jewelry, you name it, stop by Siempre Viva right here in Beaver Creek. Thoughtfully chosen goods.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's Nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Huh, is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yep, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
I mean, sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Do I look 85?
What? No! You look young. You look young for however old you are.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Welcome to the club.
What's going on?
Get your arms up.
Hours of operation, whenever you need to feel good. The club has no dress code.
You got this.
No rules of decorum. Pets are allowed.
Now we're squat jumping up a storm. Quick.
You don't have to show your card at the door.
Breathe naturally.
There is no door to the club. There is no ceiling. And if you have 10 minutes,
Come on.
20, 30, and if you're wearing one of these, let's go.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
All right, want to give you a look at the weather. If you're just getting up, if you're just joining us, here is what's happening. It's been snowing since the wee hours of the morning. No new snow reported on Vail Mountain, but Beaver Creek did report 1 inch. And that's because that snow report is taken so early in the morning. But as Ken and I can attest, it's been snowing ever since we've been up, and we've been up for a while. So 18 degrees right now outside Vail, and pretty similar temperatures down in Avon as well as Edwards too. And here's a live look at the West Vail roundabouts, I-70. You could see we are completely socked in. You can barely see the Lion's Head, and of course you could not see the Gore Range today. But we're going to have snow showers mainly before about 4 p.m. And then according to OpenSnow.com, we could see 4 to 5 inches for the next 24-hour period. But it is going to really wrap up tonight, and then those temperatures are going to drop down into the single digits. Really cool temperatures this evening, just because the cloud cover will move out, that cool crisp air will move in, settle down on the valley floor, and then by tomorrow we're going to see sunshine, temperatures back into the 30s, and overnight lows in the single digits. And then Thursday there's a slight chance of showers, and then for Friday all the way in through the weekend we're going to have nice sunny skies. So I think if you liked last weekend, I think this weekend is going to be pretty similar. Temperatures similar as well, 30s, upper 30s even by Sunday. So it's going to be just a beautiful, beautiful weekend to get out there on the hill. And then over at Beaver Creek, we don't have the crawl for the Beaver Creek grooming, but I've seen them. They've been out there. They've been grooming quite a bit, especially in their new McCoy Park area, which is naturally graded terrain. 90% of the terrain is open. And then for Vail, we've got quite a bit of the mountain open. 97% of the mountain is open, and we do have that crawl for you. So I know a lot of you watch the show for the grooming, some great grooming all over, whether you're going to Lion's Head today, maybe heading to Game Creek Bowl. Ken has been showing us that. We've got Lost Boy and Dealer's Choice groomed there. And then in the back bowls, if you want to go to Sunup Bowl, we've got the Slot. We've also got Teacup Bowl with Red Singer. And then Poppy Fields East and West have been groomed in the last 24 hours, which is kind of a good way if you wanted to get back in Blue Sky Basin. I kind of mentioned the visibility is going to be a little tough in the back bowls, but I think if you could get yourself all the way back to Blue Sky Basin, you got that gladed terrain. That'll be a perfect place to go. I'd go early because that closes earlier than the rest of the mountain. We're open 8:30 to 3:30 on Vail, 9 to 4 over at Beaver Creek. So that's a look at what's happening up on the mountain. Let's check in with Ken Hoeve. He is on the mountain right now where it has been snowing the entire time. Ken, what do we have here? Oh, wait, where is he now? Oh, he's coming. He's getting the camera ready. All right, there we go.
Huffing and puffing. Tricia, it's good thing you don't come to me spontaneously because I got the mittens on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
every once in a while, my phone freezes up. And
maybe right there.
And I have to tap cancel on my phone, but with my mittens on, this is what my phone sees. I use my nose to do it, so it's like this.
Yeah, I know.
And it
I
works.
think we've all
Anybody
done that.
else use?
we can't get the gloves off fast enough. We're like, oh, use the nose. Doesn't always work for me. Okay, perfect.
All right. I'm going to try to keep hiking. I wanted to show you something as we are talking about the weather. And, we do this for our viewers. We really want you to be prepared to be out on the mountain and know exactly what to expect. Know before you go. I think I can stop here. This is Ouzo, just above me here. But if you can make it out, there's the sun trying. See it right there? So.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll step over a little bit and maybe you can make it out better. There it is.
Okay.
I don't know how else we could give you a better idea on what it looks like. I will take my mitten off. Looks like I got a little snow droplet on my lens here this morning, but it is temperatures primarily. I'm not even going to try to guess them. I'm going to say they're comfortable. Definitely going to need an extra layer is a good idea this morning. Low light for your visibility and empty in the morning. It's going to be a good day to come out here. I know coming up with kids, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes you really got to bundle them up today. You don't have to put that like third and fourth layer on. They don't need to look like the kid from A Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
You shoot your eye out. And now look at this.
You'll shoot your eye
now
out.
take a look. You can really tell.
Okay, I can kind of,
sun's, it's
just like a little tiny, little circle over there.
Yeah. Well, I just showed because earlier, really bright, very clear, and then slowly going away. So just be prepared for just about anything today.
Yeah.
Could see some squalls. Definitely going to see continued snow throughout the morning. But my favorite thing, no wind. I'm not a big fan of riding in the wind.
Yeah, neither am I.
It's about time, though. About time to take the split board off. Ride on down. What time we got? How much more?
Oh, it's 8:27. We don't have much time. Hey, I want to say hi from Paul Richards. So, Paul is here right now from the UK. So he said, hey, Ken and Tricia, keep up the fantastic work. And then Rodney Travis said, we want to see Paul Richard and L.A. Labgross making a guest appearance on our show. I know. So I don't know. Maybe Paul can't get all the way up to you because he didn't skin up. But we should find these people this week.
Try to meet up with Paul and have a beer. He's English.
Yes.
I'm sure he likes beer.
You'd have to go to a pub.
We can do that. Look at it up here, though. Well, I'll show this. I'm going to get changed over from split board mode here in a moment.
All right.
There's Ouzo.
Okay, let's let you take a break then, and then we gotta take a commercial break.
Well, Tricia, I want to ask you a question because you got the grooming report. Did they groom Ouzo last night?
No, but they groomed Blue Ox.
Ooh, that'd be a fun
Blue
one.
Ox is one of my favorites, but it's a black run, so I don't want to recommend it for anyone that is not of that ability level. But Ouzo, I know they always groom it on Saturdays. That's kind of my route. I do Ouzo, I do Blue Ox.
Well, it looks good. That might be my way down this morning.
Yeah.
Maybe do a lap into Game Creek and then dropping in the front side and head on over to work. All right, we'll do a little more hiking, then we'll come back and wrap it up.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fun one up here.
All right. We'll be right back. Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's Nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, this is our last look at the weather before we say goodbye to you today. So I want to give you some good things to take with you. We're going to see the snow continue until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So late this afternoon is when things will start to move on out, maybe a little bit earlier down valley, and slow it down out there on the roads. We are seeing that accumulation really start to affect traffic. But we're going to see maybe 1 to 3, maybe 4 inches, according to Open Snow, 5 inches even is what they're saying, maybe for Beaver Creek. But tonight, only a 20% showers before 8 p.m. and then mostly clear. That'll drop our temperatures down into the single digits. It is going to be chilly this evening. And then by Wednesday, nice sunny day. We'll see highs in the 30s. And then for Thursday, just a slight chance of showers throughout your Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're moving back to sunshine and temperatures right around the 30s, maybe even low 40s for your Saturday. So that's a quick look there. Beaver Creek opening for you at 9 a.m. And we're going to see 90% of that terrain open. I was looking and really pretty much everything is open. There's just a few runs here and there that aren't. Like, Gunders over at Betcher Gulch or, a few over by the Centennial Lift. But easy to get around and easy to go and check everything else. So that should be a lot of fun today. Vail Mountain, we've got 25 lifts out of 32 open for you. 97% of the terrain is open for you as well. The groomers, pay attention to the crawl. We'll run that at the bottom of the screen for you so you can see what's been groomed the last 24 hours and kind of navigate your way that way. We were kind of mentioning a little bit like visibility, a little bit harder on a day like today. So staying near the trees, not necessarily in the trees, but if you're going down maybe Northwoods, North Star, the closer you are to the trees, you kind of have a better visibility. But let's take it out to Ken Hoeve to say goodbye for our Tuesday show. All right, you getting things put back together again?
Making the transition, Tricia.
I know.
I'm right up above Uzo. To the right-hand side of me is going down the front side of the mountain, and then to the left going down Game Creek.
Okay.
And then there are two right up behind me. Right.
Oh, and I can see a little bit of the sun. Yeah, I can see that sun trying to come through.
It's a classic Colorado day. You're probably going to see just about every kind of weather there is. One thing, Tricia, I did want to mention to our viewers before we wrapped it up is a lot of us are always looking for other stuff to do. This is for the dirt bikers and the mountain bikers out there. A few weeks ago, I went out to Moab. We did part of the program from there. The other day, I thought I could be clever, get some dirt biking in and go with my son to Grand Junction on Sunday because it looks so dry down there. It's still pretty muddy. So if you're thinking dirt biking or mountain biking, you're going to have to go further west than Junction. There's a couple pockets in there. Maybe Fruta would produce a little bit right now. But I think, kind of the Moab area is where you're going to actually find the dry terrain. Are you starting to crave your mountain bike yet, Tricia?
You know what? Not really. I had so much fun skiing on Saturday. I finally got back into Blue Sky Basin. I was in the back bowls, and it was such a nice day on Saturday. And you've been talking about the lack of wind, and that's what we had. Like, it was just that blue sky. The snow was really consistent. This January snow, it's some of the best out there. I know people think, oh, it's kind of cold in January to come skiing. The best snow is right now when the temperatures stay consistent.
I'd say so. Our Monday blues are a little bit different around here.
Yeah. Your Tuesday is starting out quite a bit different than most people's Tuesdays. You've already got your exercise in. You're going to get a lap in. Then you're going to go to work. Yeah, not bad for a Tuesday.
Snowcats going by. I know this is kind of a morbid thing to say, but I always joke around, I'm going to die on a Tuesday. That's like been my running joke for like 20 years because you just never know when it's going to happen. And that's like my inspiration to try as hard. Yeah, it's going to happen on Tuesday. Well, you never know. And I just think, embrace it, be good to people, be kind. You know, to the knuckleheads that deserve to be rude to, I mean, I kind of get it a little bit there. But like in general, just be stoked every day and enjoy today, because you never know. Next Tuesday might not happen.
All right.
You wasted a lot of time.
It looks like you have the snow filter on. That's what the snowflakes look like. They kind of look like they look like an animation. The snowflakes.
I
really
love
cool.
it. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not going to say I'm not on social media. I utilize it quite a bit. But sometimes, the filters get out of control.
I know.
The worst thing about filters is that at some point in your life, you're going to see people that you post things with filters, and they're going to be like, is that the same person?
All right. Yeah, exactly.
Just be you.
Okay.
Just be you.
You be
right?
you. Okay.
Yeah.
You be you today,
Good to see you,
Ken.
Tricia.
Okay.
Leave us with
See you
a
tomorrow.
beautiful shot for our Tuesday, Ken.
Oh, give us a parting shot.
Okay, yeah, let me grab this off. We'll just kind of pan it around. Forgive the quick bump. And for our viewers, this is the mess that I deal with to bring you this. There's everything. We're getting ready.
Yeah,
I got my
get your
camera on a pole just to bring you these shots. But I will pan it around for you right now. Let you see what you can expect. Thanks again for tuning in all the time to Vail Valley Live. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon, Tricia. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking a little hiatus.
I know. You're taking a little break.
You're not going to keep me away. There it is. Look,
There
Tricia.
it is. There it is. Okay.
It wants to be sunny, but it's just not happening. We'll take the snow.
There. It's there. There's no doubt about it. It's there. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Tricia.